Hi, my name is Toby, and me and my teammates,
Adam.
Dele.
Stacy. Esther.
will be doing a presentation for our management and information system coursework. The topics our presentation will highlight is information system, information system recommendation, marketing and PR, and audience. The aim of our presentation is to help busybodies analyse the issues she faces in her business and give her solutions and general advice to tackle these issues. The challenges she faces is information system problems, marketing, competitors, and audience.
With information systems, Bizzie Bodies is a business which is primarily run by one person. Most of it's done on her laptop, so it's a mobile. So for that reason, we've kind of focused and analysed more on using appropriate software and having appropriate storage to back up all of your data information, other than focusing on hardware. So we've come up with a few solutions, the first of which is Setmore. Now this is an online-based appointment booking system which you can use on multiple devices. You can use on your phone, you can use tablet, on the computer. They're all linking. That's free to use. You've also got Sage, which is the comprehensive accounting-based software. All the companies, lots of companies use this as kind of the first program that people go to when they think about accounting. There's free limited versions available. You've also got free web-based office suites. So these are basically office systems which try to imitate Microsoft Office. They try to have the same sort of programs. So the best of these is LibreOffice. It's one which is regularly updated and maintained. You've also got a number of free cloud storage options available. Cloud storage is online-based storage, which is useful for the business. It means you're not having to use additional hardware. So the best free option is Google Drive, which offers you 15 gigabytes of free cloud storage. You've also got Microsoft Office 365. Office 365 is there's two versions. There's a free version, and then there's a monthly subscription-based version. This is actually what we recommend. The monthly subscription-based version offers the full Microsoft Office suite available both online and offline for up to 5 different devices. It offers 1 terabyte of cloud storage, and it has a 24-hour help and support line. The reason we recommend this is because it consolidates both of the issues of using appropriate software and making sure that you have storage. 1 terabyte of storage is enough to back up all of your work. It's enough to back up the whole business. 15 gigabytes would only really be enough to store some files, store some photos, videos, maybe not even all of your photos and videos, whereas 1 terabyte of storage will be enough to back up your whole business. So for that reason, we do recommend Office 365.
Thank you, Adams. Another area that was identified is marketing. We look at 3 areas of challenges, which are communication, social network, and the business website itself. We look at these 3 areas, and we somehow come up with a few solutions regarding these 3 areas. First and foremost, part of the solution that was recommended for busybody is starting from the business website itself. The business websites contain very few information. We recommend that the business should somehow improve on the information it provides on the website. There are a lot of workshops which busybody has done for some time, so we recommend that some of these workshops the busybody has done should be look into and somehow edited and put on the website. It will be some sort of marketing strategy for busybody. Marketing strategy in the sense that first, new visitors to the website can see what busybody does, and from there they can develop interest. Also, some of the service users of busybody can somehow catch up on what they've done, and apart from them catching up, they can somehow recommend by words of mouth to others that, oh, this is what we've done. You go on the website, you see so and so. It's some sort of word of mouth marketing for busybody, also from service users. Apart from this, on the website also, we somehow recommend that there should be some sort of drop box whereby both new visitors as well as service users can somehow comment and make suggestions. So comment, so sort of feedback from audience, I will say, which my colleague will soon deal with, and also they can somehow make comment. The comment they make or suggestion they make will not also some sort of improve the audience, which my colleague will deal with very soon, but also can be some sort of suggestion whereby it can improve the business. So this will be a very good PR for busybody, because at least it's like a two-way communication between the business as well as the audience or visitors to the website. Another area we look at is the use of the social media. With the social media accounts, depending on which one she chooses, but there are a few social media, where, like Facebook for example, whereby there's live show on it. With this live show or a previous show, depending on the volume of visitors to this live show or a recorded show, it can be some sort of revenue generation for the business, because some of this, depending on the volume of followers, it's Facebook Facebook they do pay the bloggers, so it will be some sort of advertisement or marketing as well as revenue generation for the business also. We look at communication, that is which I've partly dealt with. Communication is very important in business, and most people now, they glue to social media, glue to website, so very little thing goes around with words of mouth. So it is only with the internet or social media that it reaches the whole world. So with this improvement on the company's website, as well as using the social media, it will be some sort of marketing as well as communication, improving the communication network of the business. So the next one, as I've mentioned, is the issue of audience. So which my colleague here, Stacy, will deal with.
Thank you, Adele. A few questions was asked by busybodies in regards to their audience. One of the questions was how to monitor their audience. Now, one way of monitoring audience within a business is through recorded observation. This can be a key to understanding children and a vital tool in finding out more about them. But before recorded observation can take place, there has to be a key worker in place. So we would suggest that a key worker be allocated to each member within the business, each family member or children within the setting. The key worker would work closely with the family and the children to assess if there's any need or to record any information about the child's personal development, social development, and creative development. This information can then be passed on to the parents for concern. It can be used for future monitoring of the family and the child in question. Another way a key worker can be helpful within the business is through the transitional setting. Transitional time can be a very stressful time for any family. It can be stressful both for the parent and for the child. With a key worker in place, they'll help to alleviate that stress that the family go through. It will help the child to feel a sense of security, a sense of calmness, and it will be someone that will be there for the child. So if they do have any concerns or they feel whatever it might be, then there is someone for them to talk to and the family to relate their problems. Another question was, how would you know it works? To know if it works, there has to be a constant dialogue between the key worker, the business, and the parent. By having a constant dialogue, this enables any form of uncertainty, any form of a misunderstanding, anything or any issue that arises during the period of time. This can be easily dealt with, and this also enables the parent to have a good communication with the business. It helps the key worker as well to maintain a good record or to maintain a record of the children and their activity, their daily activity, whether it's at the workshop or within their creative setting. Another question was, how do we know it's valuable? To assess if it's valuable, this can be seen from the turnover, the business turnover itself, or from the feedback that is received from the parent. Another way it can be seen is from the children coming into the business, the happiness that they feel. So the overall, value would be seen in the family and the business success. Thank you.
Thank you, Stacy. Moving on to the next slide. One of the challenges she mentioned is that she's not been keeping up to date with her competitors. We want to advise that for your business to be successful, you need to do whatever it takes to know who your competitors are out there in the marketplace. Because knowing who your competitors are would help you to learn from their mistakes. Secondly, you have to model what works for them well. You do not have to change, your plans, but at least stick to your plan, but use their examples to do what is meant for your business. Knowing who your competitors are reveals opportunities in the marketplace through social media and from customers' feedback. Secondly, you need to be able to partner with large companies, companies with good reputation. You have to be very selective in whom you partner with, because you wouldn't want your company to have any bad reputation as a result of your collaboration with these large companies. When you're partnering with this company, you need to know what exactly you are expecting from them. You need to know what you're bringing to the table. You need to know the result you are expecting from it. One thing you have to understand is that partnering with large companies takes time, but in the end, it's really worth trying and it's worth doing. Thirdly, you have to consider your pricing when coming into the marketplace. You have to make sure that you keep in line with the market price. It is not advisable to go too low or too high, because if you go too high, you might lose your loyal customers. And if you go too low, it might not be profitable for your business. So it all depends on how you want to do it, but stick to the market price. And if you want to, you can as well start up with a low price and gradually increasing your price, but also maintain the normal market price in the end. Thank you.
Yes, my colleague and I have identified some of the challenges that Busybody faces within the business. We've also come up with some solutions that we feel might help to mitigate these challenges for busybodies. We're hoping that with our suggestion, these challenges and the solution put forward, it will help in the success of Busybody for the future. Thank you.